Hello, everybody. My name is Jill. Welcome to my channel. This is not my normal voice. And yes, again, my voice has gone on me. So if you watch me the last couple weeks, you know that I went through a bout of um, laryngitis. Well, I got over that. I was in New Orleans with my daughter, and I came home and I caught a virus. So now I have some bronchitis and some laryngitis. I think we had a touch of like some strep throat in there. Hubby got it first, and then he nicely gave it to me because we share everything. And so please forgive my voice, but I had a lot of things I wanted to tell you. So I wanted to come on and talk, and I may pause this a lot because if I need to cough, I'm going to do that because you don't want to hear that. Okay, so let's get started before I completely lose my voice. Again, I have my earbuds in and a cough drop, and I'll be taking drinks. And I really hope that, in spite of the voice, that you can hear me. You may just have to turn me up. I have a soft voice anyway, so it tends to be hard to hear sometimes. So let's start with this. On Saturday, I was in Jan Carruthers live, and she was working on another of these, and it's the Granny Square poncho shrug. So this is mine, and I am going to go ahead and do a few more rows here because I know this is not the size that I want yet, but I don't want to end with this white in the center. So like when I put it together, I don't want that white as a focal point. I have another color that I want to use in there. So let me just tell you what these are. And I don't know the numbers. I've already forgotten because having gotten sick, my brain, I did not write the order of how I did these. So see, I have one color here and another one and then a third one. And those three are all I have one tag I could show you. These are all by Plymouth. It's Plymouth Encore, and it's a 75% acrylic and 25% wool, and they're called coffee beans. And I got these when I went to Omaha with my husband. See these coffee beans? They're made in Turkey, and it's a 4-weight, and they're made by the Plymouth Yarn Company. And these are 100 grams, 214 yards. You use either a size 8 needle. It does not give your knit or crochet, just says size 8. It will render a 4.5 stitch per 1 inch is your gauge. Okay, so those three are Plymouth. And then I started to realize I wasn't going to have enough, so I introduced some Impeccable. So I have this one with the flex in it, the Tweety Flex. And I have this one. This one's called Putty, Putty. Don't remember what all the colorways are. Show you one of the tags so you'll know what I'm saying. Impeccable by Loops and Threads. This one says it's the Aran Tweed, Aran Tweed, Aaron Tweed. And the other one, like I said, is called Putty. So I started to introduce those because I used those first three, I used every bit of. And then I've done one, this is my second one of these, and only one of these. Yeah, it's falling apart. And then I started to introduce another one of the Plymouth Encore. This is a dark, and I think that's what I'm going to go around it on the outside with, partly the putty and that. And then I have one more in the Plymouth in this color. And this one is the regular Encore. It's not the coffee beans. It's still a 75-25. The impeccables are completely 100% acrylic. Everything is in a 4-way. So the Plymouth Encore. So that's what I've been working on. I'm almost done. And then, you attach right on the sides here. You fold it in half and attach here. Sew along here so that you have an armhole, and then open it up and do the rest. And so if you're watching Miguel, I'm going to try to take some pictures so that not on this video, but in a later video, I will insert all of that when I get it all done. Okay, and the other thing I've been working on is my Encanto wrap by Crochet Luna. This was her first, I believe this was her first pattern, and she has a second pattern out now, and I do not remember the name of it, and it's an infinity scarf, I believe. But I just wanted to show you my progress and what it looks like, because you hadn't seen with both colors. So here it is with both colors. And of course I got a busy shirt on. And I really like the way it's turning out. It's going to be so pretty. And this one is the Lollipop Girl yarn called Turquoise I Said So. And the other one is the Honeybee Knits. And I believe it's the Major from I Dream a Genie. And it's in Sparkle. And those are the only two things I've been working on. So when I finish this shrug, I'm really hoping, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So when I finish the shrug, I'm really hoping to go ahead and start on the Cinnamon Stitches shawl. Yes, guess what? So I am so excited for Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches because, number one, she was able to get contacted by Premier, who she uses a lot of their yarns, and she's a spokesperson for them all the way. And she was contacted by them to do a try-me pack. And so the only two that I know of, if y'all correct me on this, but I think that Jennifer and Creative Grandpa are the only two that have had been contacted to do try-me packs. Okay, it cut out on me. I think something came through on my phone. I don't know, but it cut out on me. So this is the Try Me pack. Now, it cut out on me, and I already opened one of them because I got two. This is what I want to tell y'all, is that I got two. One of them is for you guys. And these come with 3 colors. There's a coral and a peach and a cream. And these are, you've got your everyday worsted. And it's 203 yards, 186 meters, 4 ounces, 113 grams. And this one is the Premier Everyday, which is 203 yards, 186 meters, 4 ounces, 113 grams. These are all 4 weight. And your Deborah Norville. Oh, it just popped on me. That's okay. Your Deborah Norville, which is, let me find it now, 203 yards, 186 meters, and 113 grams. So they're all the same, and they're really, really squishy. And I think these are going to make a nice, I've already seen some of the pictures. So go to Cinnamon Stitches on YouTube, and she has a tutorial for her shawl. The struggle is real, y'all. Okay, so again, I wanted to tell you a little bit more that I didn't get out of this Try Me pack. This is a Cinnamon Stitches Try Me pack, and I got 2. And this on the back tells you a little bit about her and a little bit about the pack and how this all came to be. And so you will get that with yours. And so I want you guys to put Try Me in the comments and tell me what you would do with it. Would you make the shawl or something else? Or just hoard it because it says Cinnamon Stitches on it? Because I'm tempted. But I really want to make the shawl because it's very pretty. And I'm not sure if I got this out a minute ago. Oh, another cough drop. Go to her Facebook page, Cinnamon Stitches on Facebook, and join the group, and then you can get the printout, PDF, all that stuff for her shawl pattern. And she has a tutorial up for it now too. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I wanted to be sure and tell you I have been going into some lives and talking to my friends, and I've really enjoyed having this time to go ahead and go in and do that. And I told you guys, a lot of you, that I had lost my job. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because this was a mutual decision. And I didn't want to make it sound like I was being flippant about it, because a job is a job. And in this day and age, working is better than not working. I understand that, if you can work. And when I took that job, they were friends of mine. And they asked me if I would fill in for them, for the others that were there, because they needed somebody for when they were not going to be there and that kind of thing, and to help out. And that's when I took the job. And then the other people left, were 2 other girls, which left me as the only one there. And I had been trying to tell my boss since I started that really I had wanted it to be a part-time thing in the beginning. And I went ahead and left my beauty shop and retired from that because I have a lot of issues with the strength in my hands. I'm losing the grip in my hands. That's one of the things that happens to us as hairdressers. I've had my hairdressing license for 35 years and I'm losing my grip, y'all. So with that being a struggle for me and I had the health issues that I was dealing with, it was time. And a lot of what I was doing was a niche. So I was doing shampoo sets and perms and pedicures and manicures and all of these things. And a lot of my ladies um, have passed away. And a lot of that doesn't happen anymore. People don't do the shampoo sets like they used to. So I'm very blessed to have been able to do it for as long as I did and to have such great relationships that way. But it was time. So I left there and went to that job. Well, they told me it was okay because family's family. If I needed to be with my family, they would understand. And I went into that job and I'm not complaining. I learned so much. I learned a lot more about the oils, the essential oils, and I learned how to build my own website by building their website for them using WordPress. And a lot of other things that I would not have been able to learn had I not done that job. So I'm very grateful to have been able to learn those things. But they were not very happy with me when I went to my daughters. They didn't have anybody, even though I'd been telling them that I was going to go, and they had okayed me going. I wound up being there for a month. So it was kind of a mutual thing because when I came back, instead of offering me the job, they closed the office and they offered me 1 day a week. And I just decided that I did not want to do 1 day a week. I know a job is a job, but there may be something else for me. There may be something coming. And I feel that I need to wait and see what's coming and to look around and see what else I can do. So one of the things I did was I found a place and it's called Kaleidoscope. And it's about, 30 minutes from me. Not a bad drive to and from. And there's a little bit more happening there than there is here. There's more people. It's a little bit more populated than we have here in my little town in West Texas. And so it's a consignment shop. And I am going to put a booth in there, put my stuff in a booth there. And I'm really excited about that. And I'm also going to be doing the spring craft fair here in town and start looking about going to other craft fairs. So I will try to do 2 or 3 to kind of get my foot in the water and see how things go, see what kind of things I can sell. And that's kind of the direction I'm going right now. One of the things about the place I worked for is that we packaged all of the essential oils there with their label. And I have those oils and I use those oils. And the oils are the same oils that come from the same source that sources for doTERRA and Young Living. Same exact source. They all have different prices. Our prices were different than theirs. But ours were a little more expensive in a lot of ways than what they had. The packaging, I tried to get them to go to a smaller bottle so that it would be more affordable. And that's the focus I'm going to go on. I'm going to start sourcing from a different place where I can get the oil, same quality of essential oils, and I can repackage them into my own bottle with my own label. And that's the direction I'm going to go with my business and see how that goes too. Takes a little bit to get going. I'm having to resituate, but I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be great. So all of my information is always down below if you want to go and see. I still have the CBD products, and what I'm thinking about doing is, if you're interested, please let me know, because I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to move and put all of my resources back into the essential oils and making products with those, making soaps and some bath bombs, and I got a lot of different things that I can do. And so that's the direction I'm going to go. And so the CBD that I have, is probably going to be marked down. And so whatever I don't sell online is going to get pulled, and I'm going to try to sell at the craft fair. Okay, what else? Y'all, all these pauses are because of all the coffee. So I'm going to have to get off here. I know this was kind of an incomplete, but it is a giveaway, and I bought all of this myself. What I'm giving you is from my own hard-earned cash, and because I love you guys, and I'm so happy to have these new people. I had another haul I wanted to do, but seriously, guys, I haven't been well enough to go and get it all together so I could show you. But I'll get there. I'm hoping by the end of this weekend I will get there, because I'm going to be doing some journaling and putting together some junk journals. And so if any of you know anything about all of that, I've been following My Fairy Treasures, and oh gosh, I can't tell you, I was blown away when she subscribed to me. Thank you so much. Angie Bell, it's coming. I'm getting there. I'm getting my stuff together, but I got sick, so please bear with me. And then I've been watching The Disorganized Crafter, and I've been watching That Crafty Life, and wow, there's one other one. I'm trying, as I come across them, I'm trying to put them into my playlist that I have. So there's a playlist for journaling and lettering and all of that. That's where I'm putting some of the stuff as I come across, and I want to be sure and save it. So you might check there. Keep checking there, because I'm going to start putting a lot of the videos that I am watching. I'm going to start putting in there when I remember. Okay. So that's another one of the more stuff I was talking about in my last video. So I hope you guys are well. I know a lot of us are going through stuff. I know a lot of us are sick. I know a lot of us are losing loved ones. I know this has been a very difficult winter and a very difficult beginning to this coming into this spring. It's going to be okay, y'all. It's going to be okay. Thank you for watching. Please check the links below, and I will see you soon. See y'all later. Okay, guys, I just wanted to come back and tell you what I forgot. Have fun today. See ya.